Hi, I'm Anthony Berger, Scout Executive of the Chattahoochee Council, Boy Scouts of America, and welcome to this month's video blog for the month of February 2015. I want to share with you today the importance of volunteering. Now, I know you probably already know that, but sometimes it's hard to convince parents why it's so important to get them involved, or why it's important for them to be involved and engaged in your Cub Scout pack or your Boy Scout troop. So here's what's called the ruler method. It's simply a ruler. Every inch represents 6 years of your son's life. Now, this black part is essentially the part where he's a baby and you're taking care of him and you're feeding him and changing diapers and teaching him how to walk and talk and those type of developmental stages. This green section is a time of your son's life where you are the singular most influential person in his life. And the good part, he wants to be with you. He still likes you. This blue section is the part of his life where he starts developing relationships with other people, his friends. And he wants to split his time between his friends and you. And this red section is a section of where it's no longer cool to hang out with dad or with mom. The white section represents the rest of his adulthood life. So you can see that throughout his whole life, you have one very important sweet spot here. And that's the most critical time that you can have the most impact on your son's life. It's not forever. It's a very short window of time. And this is the time of Cub Scouts. When he's in elementary school, 1st through 5th grade, he still wants to be with you, he still looks up to you, and you are the single greatest influence in his life. And that's why it's so important that every parent be involved and engaged in your son's Cub Scout pack. You don't have to be a den leader or an assistant den leader or the Cub Master. Being involved and engaged, being active on the committee, helping out, pitching in, taking an interest in your son's Cub Scout activities will really span the rest of his life. The blue section is really Boy Scouts, and Boy Scouts do a great job of being able to divide that time between being around adults and parents and that individuality and the friendship that they're looking for. Using the patrol method and the youth leadership of the troop, they get their independence, but yet they still are okay with hanging around adults and mom and dad. And of course, that red section is red for a reason. If we don't do this right, this can become a nightmare where he becomes a teenager and a young adult, and he's going to look back and reflect on the values that he learned right here, as well as for the rest of his life. When that was shared with me, it really had an impact on how short of a window of time that I have with my son and my daughter to spend with them, to be the greatest influence in their life, and to be in the moment with them, to take the greatest interest in their life, because I know it's not going to last forever. So I hope this helps. I hope you're able to use a similar method to talk to your parents about the importance of volunteering and being involved in their son's life and participating and taking an interest in their scouting activities. Thank you so much. Don't forget, we have our University Scouting coming up February 21st, and it will be at the Pierce Chapel of the First United Methodist Church, and we will be talking a lot about all of the great changes that are happening to the Cub Scout program. Belt loops are going away, activity and sport pins are going away, and even tiger cubs are going away. But what's taking its place? You'll find out. You'll have to come to the University of Scouting. You can sign up online at the council website and check the articles out in this month's newsletter. Thanks, and have a great month.